बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज हम अपना न्यू चैप्टर स्टार्ट करेंगे जो है इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस। Income from other sources mean the income of every kind of reserved by a person in a tax year, if not included in any other head other than income exempt from tax, shall be chargeable to the tax in that tax year under the head income from other sources. Include following, namely number one is the dividend, royalty, profit on debt, additional payment on delayed refund under any tax law, ground rent, rent from sub-lease of land or building, income from the lease of any building together with the plant and machinery, income from provision of utility or any other sources connected with the renting of building, any annuity and pension received by a person not being any employee, any prize bond, any prize or winning from lottery prizes on winning quiz prize effort by a company or for promoting of sale and cross world vessels. And last one is the any other amount received and consideration for the provision, use or exploration of property, including from the grant of right explore for or exploit natural resources. The fair market value of any benefit, whether convertible money or not, received in the connection with the provision, use or exploration of property, any amount received by a person or consideration for vacating the possession of building or the part thereof. Any amount received by a person from approved income payment plan or approved annuity plan under the voluntary pension system. Second one is the loan, advance, share, deposit, money or gift to be treated as income from other sources. Any amount of loan, advance, share, deposit, money, gift received by a person on the tax year for the other person, excluding receipt from any company and financial institution otherwise than by an cross check, shall be treated as the income from the sources for the tax year in which it was received. Third one is the profit on debt for of previous year or year received in current year, where the profit on debt from the investment in the national saving deposit certificate and the and defense saving certificate by a person related to previous year or year in the tax current year, debt is related to taxable at a high rate of tax as compared to the year to which the profit on debt related. A person may allocate the by notice in writing the commissioner in land revenue that such profit to be taxed at the rate applicable to the tax year or year to which the profit or debt related. And third one is that the option shall be filled by the person at the date of filling of return of tax year in the year of received by such letter date and allowed by the consumer in land revenue. Income from other sources, where the person income chargeable to the tax under the head income from the other sources shall be allowed to debt expenditure incurred or driving such income. These expenditure are as under. Number one is the deduction shall be allowed for any expenditure except capital expenditure paid by the person to the extent to which the expenditure is paid in driving income from other sources. Second is the zakat paid under the zakat or ordinance of profit on debt. Third one is the deduction of depreciation of plant, machinery, building in case of lease income from letting in such building together with plant and machinery. And the third one is the Fourth one is the an essential loans for any plant or machinery. Fifth point is the deduction not allowable. No deduction shall be allowed to the person under this section to extend the expenditure in deduction in income from the person under the other head of income. Expenditure is a capital nature if it has normal useful life for more than 1 year. Pakistan source and foreign source income from other sources. Pakistan source from other sources receive resident, non-resident, individual taxable team on term and condition of double taxation treaty agreement. It shall be concentrate of non-resident having Pakistan source income. Foreign source income, short-term resident for all foreign source income. An individual shall be exempt in the respect of this foreign source income which is not what received in Pakistan if he is resident only by the reason of his employment and he is present in the Pakistan for not exceeding 3 years. Seventh is the profit on debt. Any profit received by non-resident person on a security issued by a resident person shall be exempt for tax year where the person is not associate and as the security provided by board was widely issued by the resident person outside Pakistan for the arising loan outside Pakistan for use in the business in Pakistan. 8.2 is interest to non-resident for approved project. Any project on debt paid payable of non-resident person in the respect of such private loan to the utilized on such project in Pakistan as may be approved by the federal government for the purpose of this causes have regard to the rate of profit and the term of repayment of the loan and the nature of project on which it is to be utilized. 9 point is the interest on income from HUBCO. HUBCO stands for a power company limited. 14 point is the interest on approved by a foreign loan. Any profit on debt payable by an industrial undertaking in Pakistan on money borrowed by and its under loan agreement entered into with any such financial institution or foreign country as may be approved of this behalf by the federal government by a journal and or special order. Next is the reduction of tax on inter-corporate dividend in the case of company availing group relief. A dividend income derived by a company if the company of dividend of tax year has availed group relief where the amount of dividend and the shareholding of the company receiving by dividend in the company distributing dividend and total ordinary share capital of company distributing the dividend. 16th is the inter-corporate dividend of for group relief purpose. In the respect of inter-corporate dividend with the group company entitled the group taxation under the subject coordination that the return of the group has been filled with the latest complete tax year. ये आगे इसके 4 केसेस है कि exemption of POD in the specific tax specified cases. And the last point is the authors where the time taken by the author of literary and artistic work to complete the work exceed 24 months and the author may be elected to treat any lump sum amount received by the author in tax year on the amount of royalties in the respect of work and having been received that tax year and the preceding to tax year in equal proportion. Unexplained income on as it is the amount and credit percent of book of account a person made for investment in the owner of any money and valuable article. The person has incurred an expenditure, or a person has concealed income, or furnish inaccurate particular of income, including the suspension of any product sales and any amount chargeable to the tax. यहाँ पे हमारा चैप्टर ये चैप्टर हमारा कंप्लीट हो गया।